Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I'm going to show you guys this blue journal that I made. And it has a lot of slow stitching on the cover. Actually, the whole cover, even right here, is all hand stitched. So I will show you in just a minute. So basically, this journal comes with this journal topper right here, and this is actually the first thing I made. This was my inspiration. I started with this slow stitched piece right here that I made. I actually made this last in February around Valentine's Day, and I thought, how pretty does the lace look with the denim. And then I did some stitching. I added this vintage lace on there, and then I decided to turn it into a little mini book, like a little mini journal. And so this opens up, and those are like tiny little hearts that I stitched on there. And so I started with this denim and white slow stitched piece, and I knew I wanted to incorporate some of my blue printables, and I have a vintage blue kit. It's called Vintage Blues, and I thought it would go really great with this theme. So this is the inspiration, and I'll show you what the inside looks like. Okay, so the cover is all hand stitched. I use dark thread, so it's kind of invisible on here, but basically this has a layer of denim, and then this pretty plaid fabric, and then it's glued on there. So this is doubled, okay? And then I hand stitched all these flowers on here. These were like little appliques that I cut out, and I hand stitched them on here so that you have that stability. And then I love the way this white eyelet looks with the navy. I think it looks so pretty. And so basically, the white eyelet, this is from some Happy Mail I got, and so is this. This was Happy Mail, and this was Happy Mail. And usually I hoard my pieces for a while because I love to just kind of hang on to things that I get. It fits so well with this journal that I just wanted to use it. Okay, so I have the white eyelet on here also, and then I covered the inside of the spine with this fabric right here, and I love the way the colors go together. Okay, this right here is a vintage envelope, and this is actually attached on here. It's a little card, and this comes out. This is, let's see. So I just paper clipped that on there so that if you want to use that somewhere else, you can. This looks pretty without, or you can glue it down either way. Some pieces inside. This is from my latest Sepia aesthetic photos. Okay, and here I have this little glassine envelope, and I cut out a few like words for journaling from a book, like a book page. So basically you can take these words and then just add them to your journal. Let's see if I can focus it. Add them to your journal. You can add them on here. So basically you can just use them as inspiration for journaling, like journaling prompts. There's one that says dreams, says thoughts, remembered, So these are great for journaling, but they're also great for kind of like as a title. So I actually have a little a reel on YouTube and on, well, I guess it's a short on YouTube, and on Instagram it's a reel on how to use these. Okay, so these are just tucked right there. Okay, so this right here is an aesthetic photo, again from my Sepia. This is my latest kit. I actually made this kit to use in this journal because I love the way the neutrals, like the neutral sepia tones, look with this blue, kind of a gray blue color scheme. Okay, so I have this kind of opens up, and you can either collage or journal in there. I have some vintage lace on the edge. This is another great journaling spot. I got this lace right here, this trim from my friend Cheryl. And same with the eyelet lace. That's from Cheryl, and I will link her below. You guys should go check her out. She has a lot of really pretty inspiration. Okay, these tags, the blue tag is from my friend Denise with Practice Makes Pretty. I got the tags from her. She has a lot of great supplies in her Etsy shop, and I just kind of decorated the tag, and I used this vintage fabric and I made a little bow on top, and then I just paper clipped that on there. Okay, here I have a pocket, and I got this I guess this is wallpaper. I got this from Abby with Birdie Blessings. And in here I have all these pieces. This is basically like washi tape strips. This is like that vintage paper tape. And I have this one in my shop, and then some book pages. So these are just great to use in the journal. Okay, lots of room for journaling or collaging. This is a magazine book page. This right here is, it's actually a dried flower, and then this opens up and you can do some journaling inside. See that? Okay, I'm not going to open it up, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, I have this journaling card. Okay, so all the digitals that I have here, I'm going to link them below. This is from my vintage boho ephemera kit. I'll link it below. It's another one of those cards, and then I have this vintage letter, and this is perfect for journaling on, and you can also tear it up if you wanted to and use it for collaging. Okay, and I have this, just some notebook paper on here. This opens up, and again, more space in there for collaging or just for hidden journaling space right there. This is from my Camille collection. So I have vintage blues, I have Camille, and I have a couple other blue kits in here that I will be releasing soon, and I'll link them below as soon as hopefully I'll get them released before I post the video. But this is some avocado dyed paper. This is from my Daisy collection of patterns, and let me show you because it's really pretty. Show you kind of close up. It's really subtle. Let's see if I can add some white. See if you can see that better. Okay, I'm gonna add some white on there. So it's really a creamy color. This is a little bit pink tinted, and this is more cream. Let's see. Sometimes the colors don't pick up that well depending on the lighting. So that's it's just a really pretty vintage print. This is another vintage print, again from my Daisy collection. This is part of my vintage blues kit. Okay, and this goes in here. And this right here, this is a collage, but this part right here is from my Someday digital kit. Okay, and I made this tag here, and this is from the flowers from some vintage, my neutral vintage ephemera kit. And this actually opens up for journaling. Okay, and then I have this piece right here. This again is from my friend Cheryl. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so I added this to a paper clip so that it kind of dangles out on there. I've got a piece of lace, and I did a little bit of collaging on here. I have a bunch of different aesthetic photos in my Etsy shop, and so this is from another one of those kits. This is from the Camille collection. This is from a new collection, and so is the back. This print is also from a new collection that I haven't released yet, and I'll be releasing that soon. This is from Olivia Grace. It's a book page with a doily on there. This right here was also hand stitched, this ruffle, and this can act as a tuck spot. With one of these tags. Okay, and that holds this little piece on there. And then I have some pieces inside. So this is like a little pocket. And you can access the pocket from here too. See that? Okay, so this little envelope gets attached on here with this paper clip. Okay. This is a magazine page. This is an envelope. I'm not sure what was in there. Stone straw. I think maybe gloves. I don't know. Hospital something. Especially packed for hospital. Anyways, I like the yellowing and the blue, so I added that in there. And then I have these pieces of paper in here, and these are great to use to either layer on top of something. You can cover anything up, or you can use them as journaling spots. Okay. Okay, so this is part of my Vintage Blues collection. This is Lacy Blues. This is a different digital kit. This is part of my Sepia, and I did this little, I layered it with some tulle. This is some vintage tulle, some more of that eyelet fabric, and then just some blue paper to kind of help it stand out on the page. Okay, and then I have this one, and there's this pretty paper on the back, and this is just on here. I love that. This is a pretty magazine page. It's basically an art piece. Okay, and here this is like a notepad. I think originally Heather came up with the idea. Everybody's been kind of making them, and I thought that would be a great idea. So what I did was I put some holes at the top, and this can be actually taken apart, and you can use these throughout the journal if you want. This is actually, this paper right here is from Tanya with Let's Design Creative, this piece. Okay, so this piece is from Tanya right here. I'll link them below. I'll link her digitals below because I like the blues in her kit, so I use that in here also. Okay, so these are great to use like in the journal if you wanted to, but you can also just use it as it is. I think it's so pretty. You can write in here and add your own pieces. This could be kind of like a little mini journal within a journal, if that makes sense. Kind of like this, right? And so you can add photos, you can add different pieces to this, okay? Okay, this is the other side of that envelope, and I got some pieces in here. Some more of that vintage paper tape. Have a label. This is great for journaling. I love this color. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then another piece right here. This is actually part of my Camille collection, and this was a whole full-size sheet, but I made it smaller. I made it 1/4 the size, so I printed 4 layouts per page. So I included that there. It's a great spot. It's a great piece to either collage with, or you can journal on the back. Okay, and that's gonna be attached like this, and it goes in here. Okay, and then here I have another piece, and how cute is that little girl? She's from one of my collections also. Here is some more vintage tape. I have some more labels. These are decorative labels, but you can journal on this one too, or add a title on there. And then I have a bird. This is great for collaging also. And then these go in here. Okay, I got a ruffle right here. This is actually from my friend. This is from Marlene with Uniquely Ella, and I have this charm right here. I think that works so well right there. I think it's so pretty. Okay. Okay, and on this side here, I have this piece that I wrapped around, and this is a great tuck spot too if you want to use it that way. Okay, so this is a document with the birds on there, and I have this is in my Etsy shop also, and the back is perfect for journaling. Okay, and what I did was I just tuck it right there. And then this can go anywhere as kind of like a decoration if you want to use it as collage, or you can just use it here. And this can also be another tuck spot if you want to add pieces in there. Okay. Okay, and then I made this piece. Basically what I was thinking is, since some of these pages are a little bit bulky, like you have this, you have different pieces, and let's say you want to write and you have kind of a little bit of bulk, you can add this underneath it so that you have a smoother place to journal on. So that's what this is. And when you're done using the journal, you can also, there's the hidden tuck spot right there. Okay, so you can use that for just some hidden journaling you can tuck in there. And then, okay, so that is the journal. See how thick it is. I haven't even measured it yet. I'm gonna add the measurements in the description below. And so, I don't know if you can see the stitching. I can't believe that I did such a good job camouflaging it. I used navy blue stitching, and I stitched like right on the navy blue part, and now you can't even see it on here, but I got stitching throughout here, and then I have it on the spine. Maybe you can see it a little bit there. Okay, and then I wanted to show you guys this pack of papers that it's coming with. It's coming with this this seal, and then I have this pack of paper, and I'm gonna pull these out like this first so you can see. Okay, so this is from my Camille collection of printables, and I think they're so pretty. These could either be cut out like fussy cut, or you can use them as journaling cards and just journal on the back and use them to decorate your pages. Same with this one and this one. And then I added some pretty book page. I love the type on there and the yellowed paper. Okay, and then this is also, and the cardstock isn't super heavy cardstock. It's thicker than regular paper. It's cardstock from Michaels, so it's not too thick. It won't like bulk up your journal too much, but it has enough weight for it to be cardstock. This is one of my favorite printables. This is a French check, and it's blue, and I think it works so well with this journal. And I like to cut them into strips and use them. I used one in here, I believe, already. I think I used part of it in here actually. Okay, but I included this one in case you want to use it. You can journal on the back. The back is more faded, so it looks almost like the ink kind of went seep through to the back, kind of like an old document does that sometimes. Okay, so that's why it's like that, but it's nice enough to journal on. Actually, I think this would be really pretty to journal on in like a white gel pen. That would be actually really pretty. But anyway, so I included that, and then this, because I always love a good neutral, and this has just some nice script on there and then blank on that side. And you can, again, you can use it as it is. You can journal on it, or you can cut it into pieces to kind of layer or to use it for journaling. So that's kind of the idea. Oh, okay, so here I have some more pieces. Another, okay, I'm gonna take it apart. We got another book page, and then here's another one. This one's really fragile. Actually, they're both pretty fragile. And then I have these pieces. They're from various kits of mine. I printed them out because it's always nice to have paper to use in your journals, like coordinating papers. And so this one has like a nice kind of a dusty gray color to it. And this again is from my vintage blues. And so these are folded in half. So you can either fold them or you can cut them out, use them as you wish. You can even use them in different journals if you wanted to. Okay. How pretty is that? And I love the polka dot with the script. I think it's so pretty. Okay, so these, let's see how I had them. Okay, and then I had this on top. I had some fabric. You can use that in the journal also, and I'm also using it on here to kind of protect the papers, because these claws can be kind of hard on them sometimes. So okay, so these are all the different pieces. Okay, so those are the pieces the journal comes with, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe so you can see my future content. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.